Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. I haven't done a live in a long time, but I thought I would go ahead and do one today. And I'm going to start seeing if I can go live every day. I really want to make a big impact on people. And the title of this is Let's Work Together. Let's Work Together. And let me share with you what I mean by that. I look at my entire career, even when I was an auto mechanic, and I'm telling you this one thing very quickly. It's so easy to learn how to do something from someone that's already documented and successful in doing so. Does that make sense? So I learned how to be a mechanic by hanging around two guys that actually worked on cars that actually took those cars to the drag strip. Now, when you're hanging around people that are building race cars, and of course, I started out by just really, really young, maybe 14, sweeping floors, cleaning car parts, doing all the what we used to call gopher, go for this, go for that, sort of grunt work kind of stuff, right? But as I continued to do stuff with them, they then would teach me more. They could actually see that I was really interested not only in learning, but I also always would go the extra mile. It's a quality that I learned from a lot of people that I hung around. Sometimes you become, most of the times you become who you hang around. But everyone that I was around had a really incredible work ethic. They would always go extra mile. They would get there early, do more than they were asked, and that's just the way I was. And so it was pretty interesting that as I continued to learn how to do that, then all of a sudden, I built a little Vega race car that had a small block out of like a Corvette in it. And so I professionally started racing like when I was 16 years old. And I learned from other people that were successful. And of course, I hung around other people that had race cars. And I'll give a shout out. I don't know if he'd ever watched this, but David Beckley, it was just amazing. Todd Fuchs, Zane Anderson. There's a bunch of guys that we all hung out, Darcy Weidmer, that we all hung out together, right? And we all, were hopping up our cars. And I was one of those people that just did that. And of course, when I got into it and moved it out to California, that's where I got hurt when I was 27. And I was looking for something else to do. My identity's gone, right? I'm not a mechanic anymore. I got hurt. I had a doctor tell me that I wouldn't even be able to stand on my leg anymore. And so I listened to him. I thought that he was telling the truth, and I'm going like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And Sean Hennigan, I write about it in my book. How is that working? You can look on the internet here. I want to give it to you for free. I also have the audios on it for free, and you can see either roberthollis.com/gifts or unlimitedwisdom.com is my school, and you can get it for free. You can learn a lot of stuff from me for free. And so when he reached out to me and basically said he met this guy that he's seen his check, it was attached to the stub. It was $62,000. And he said, "Do you know of anyone that would be interested in learning how to make six figures a year?" And I still to this day will always say his name, give him thanks. I was in a really bad place being on workman's comp. And when I met this guy, the first thing I said to him is, "Show me your check, show me the money." And as soon as I did that, he did show it to me. It was attached to a stub, and I was just going, "Wow, you made that money, but have you helped anybody?" And then he showed me page after page after page after page of plastic inserts, clear plastic inserts of people not only that he helped make 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,000 a month, but they all had their little testimonies in there. You'd be with them, they were showing their check, and he had done this to a number of people. At that time, it was like 12 people that he showed me. And then he said to me, "Listen, Robert, you can do this. I know that you can do this." And I probably didn't believe a lot in myself in doing this, but I thought that if he made 62 grand and he was going to teach me how to do it, that he was going to go out of his way to teach me how to do this, then what if I could just pick up 10%? That's what I thought, 39 years ago. Hi, Corky Santa. It's great to have you on here. I really appreciate you. And so that's where it all started 39 years ago. And I think 1987. And what I did is I started learning directly from him. He was documented. Corky, thank you so much. It's so funny when you did that. It was like, you guys got to make sure to check out Corky's TikTok page or his YouTube as well. He's just an incredible dear friend of mine. And I just really, truly love you, man. Thank you for the support. And so now my whole deal was, I can learn how to do this. And what if I could only make like 6 grand a month, right? Not thinking about taxes or anything, but that was double than I was making as an auto mechanic at that time. And so when I said to this video, I want to work with you, I mean that. It's like a lot of people got stinking thinking, and in their mind, they think they can't do anything, that they never have a chance. And my goal with this video and other videos is to basically make you understand that you can never ever say again, never ever ever can you say again that you never had a shot, that no one gave you a chance. You see what I mean? Because that's what I'm doing for you right now. I'm not asking for any money. I'm not asking for you to do anything. I just want to work with you because, I'm almost 64 years old on 21st of February. And all I want to do now is just make a bigger impact with more people faster. So I made this uncomfortable decision of doing a live on social media every day and just talking from my heart. And so when you're working with somebody that has already done it, that's the key thing. See, I know there's a lot of people out there. I'm trying to figure out what's that on my nose. Maybe a little bit of Immunical. I didn't do that on purpose. That's funny. So the whole concept of a lot of people look at an opportunity and they might look at it like, this is an incredible product, or this is an incredible service, or this is a way to make money, or the compensation, or big stories about the people that own the company. I'm telling you right now that the number one thing that you need to do is find somebody that will prove to you that they're making income. Now, on this YouTube channel somewhere, especially if you put in "show me the money" or "documentation beats conversation," I actually have the patent right there uh, of "documentation beats conversation," but I have the patent, the slogan, the domain. And I'm not saying that to impress you. I'm just saying that, I would love to work with you. I would love for you to go sign up at unlimitedwisdom.com for free. And you can actually Google me. And I would just say, listen, check me out. And I would like to work with you personally. When you go to Unlimited Wisdom or here somewhere on the chat, you can say, hey, this is how to get a hold of me, and or you can reach out to me and my profile. There's a number of ways of being able to get a hold of me, and I want to work directly with you. That's what I want to do. If you want to do your due diligence on Google or AI, you can actually AI my name, Robert Hollis, Hollis, and you'll actually get to people. And I mean, through the internet, you'll get documentation of what I've done in my career. But that's not about me being an author or making money from YouTube or making money from international speaking or any of that stuff. It's really about you. It's whether or not I can get you to believe in yourself. See, I know that you can do it because me being dyslexic, not good in school, being an auto mechanic, and that's all I knew how to do, and then no longer being able to do that, and actually recreating my identity and trying to figure out something totally different that I knew nothing about. And that, of course, is marketing. A lot of people think marketing is sales, and that's why they're not good at it. A lot of people have a tendency of trying things, but they always seem to try things their way. when they've never had any success at doing anything like that before or being an entrepreneur. And I'm just telling you that I want to work directly with you. So again, get some documentation, reach out to me, and I'm going to just start doing random lives, not only here on YouTube, but also on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to figure out my dear friend Corky is an individual that's really figured out TikTok, so we're working together. And I just know this for a fact: if you knew what I knew, if we switched roles, right? If you knew what I knew, I'd pray to God you could get through to me. I would pray to God that you would say something or do something, or I would look to say, maybe this is it. This is it. Maybe this is the person that I've been looking for or praying for. So you don't know this yet, but I love and appreciate you for tuning in. Again, reach out to me. I'm here to help you. And that's it. I don't want the videos to be long. I want to be have them straight to the point. Take care and God bless. And I'll see you real soon.